right. All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, my YouTube family. Good afternoon, Twitter. Good afternoon, half of Facebook. Good afternoon, Wisdom. Thank you for joining me. Good afternoon, Clubhouse. I want to say thank you for joining me. I am Tamara Shealey, your candidate for the United States Senate, y'all. Your candidate for the United States Senate. We are 6 months away, but you know I come to you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 5:30. Keeping up with Congress, y'all. Keeping up with Congress. Please hit that like button if you are following me on social media where you have a like button. Hit the like button, subscribe, notification, hit the share, hit the ping. Do all the stuff that we do to get folks into the room, get folks paying attention. Again, we are not going to get reparations, y'all, without negotiations. We got to know the players. We got to know the game. Keeping up with Congress. We have been hosting this broadcast since January, y'all. January, we started Keeping Up with Congress. The goal was to get through the first 1,000 bills in the United States House and the first 1,000 bills in the U.S. Senate. I'm so proud of us because, y'all, we are just less than 100 away, less than 100 away. We have already surpassed 1,000 bills over in the U.S. House, Keeping Up with Congress. Now we are finishing up with the U.S. Senate. So this year, y'all, preparations, y'all. Again, we won't get reparations without preparation and negotiation. Yes. So I am Tamara Shealey. Go to the website. You know, I got to pass this collection plate. Go to the website, contribute. You know, make it. We gonna need resources, y'all. We can't get to Congress without it, y'all. So go to the website. Make a donation. So thank you, Wisdom. Thank you, Clubhouse. Ping some folks into the room. Thank you. I see you over there, my YouTube family. I see you half of Facebook. Y'all know I'm still locked out. Damn it. Twitter, thank you. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast. So let's dive in. Since we are as close as we are to finishing up, our last day for Keeping Up with Congress for 2021 will be this Thursday, y'all. This Thursday, our last day for Keeping Up with Congress. I'm going to bring something back interesting for the new year, but I just got to regroup. We're going to recalibrate over the holidays, get ourselves ready. But Thursday will be the last day for Keeping Up with Congress. So we are at bill number. So I won't bring you no reparations updates because we got to definitely stay on track with these bills. So let's put up the banner. Let me 1 second, y'all. Where is it? Here it is. We are on Senate Bill 911. We're going to get through Senate Bill 911 through 933, and then the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we will get through to 1,000. We will be at 1,000 bills. So again, the goal was to know who these legislators are. We won't get to Washington and not know who these legislators are. We can't get to Washington and not know how this political game is played. A lot of these legislators have sweet spots. And I think that we have combed enough of these bills to really get a handle on what kind of legislation some of them introduce, where they stand on some of these issues, and who they are. I don't want to get to Congress and try to figure out who this is. And I'm quite familiar now with the names, not the faces, because we didn't go that far, but quite familiar with the names, quite familiar now with a lot of the bills that they have introduced. So I think we are ready to take our seat in the United States Senate. So Keeping Up with Congress, let's dive in. We got quite a number of bills to get through, but let's dive in. Again, hit the ping, hit the notification, hit the subscribe, hit the share, make it do what it do, y'all. So let's dive in. Senate Bill 911, Senate Bill 911, Senate Bill 911. This is the Saraceni Enhanced Aviation Safety Act of 2021. This is Senator Casey Robert Casey, he's a Democrat out of Pennsylvania. It says this bill requires the Federal Aviation Administration to issue an order requiring installation of a secondary cockpit barrier on commercial passenger aircraft. Actually, this was a bill that we saw over in the House, but just to bring you some visuals for those of you that can see, it is actually a gate that will be between the, if you see over here, it's a gate between the actual cockpit and where the passengers are coming in, an extra barrier of protection for the pilots that are on these flights. So I like a second wall of defense. Like they can't just bum rush one door. They would have to go through two. So this is some legislation introduced by Senator Casey, Robert Casey, Democrat out of Pennsylvania. Senate Bill 912 is Protecting Seniors Through Immunization Act of 2021, Protecting Seniors Through Immunization Act. Tongue-tied today. Senator Mazie Hirono, Democrat out of Hawaii. It says this bill specifies that certain deductible co-insurance initial coverage limit and co-sharing requirements that apply under the Medicare prescription drug benefit shall not apply with respect to vaccines that are recommended by the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. So this is Protecting Seniors Through Immunization Act of 2021, Senator Hirono. I actually looked this up because I kind of wanted to understand a little bit more about it. So this bill would provide Medicare beneficiaries access to all recommended vaccines at no additional cost, including shingles and tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis, Tdap. It says immunization coverage currently varies by vaccine under Medicare. So this will open up the door to any vaccine at no additional cost for seniors. So that's Senate Bill 912. Senate Bill 913. This is the, hold on a second, I'm coming. Yeah, this is the COVID-19 Disinformation Research and Reporting Act of 2021. All right, Ms. Hershey, you gonna sit on the stage with me? Come on up. Please sit on the stage with me. Thank you. I'll be over in the clubhouse space at about right at the half hour. So thank you for joining me in Clubhouse. I see you, Wisdom. Thank you for joining me. So Senate Bill 913 is the COVID Disinformation Research and Reporting Act of 2021. It says this bill requires the National Science Foundation to contract with the National Academias of Science, Engineering, and Medicine to study disinformation and misinformation about COVID-19 on the internet and social media platforms. So this is a bill to combat what they say is disinformation and misinformation about COVID-19. So this is Senator Mazie Hirono, Democrat out of Hawaii. Senate Bill 914 is the Drinking Water and Wastewater Infrastructure Act of 2021. This is Senator Tammy Duckworth. Senator Tammy Duckworth, we know who she is. She's a Democrat out of Illinois. It says, let's see. It says this bill reauthorizes through the fiscal year 2026 or establishes a variety of programs for water infrastructure. It says specifically, it supports programs to provide safe drinking water or treat wastewater, such as sewer overflows or storm water. So this is Drinking Water and Wastewater Infrastructure Act of 2021. Senator Tammy Duckworth out of Illinois. Senate Bill 915. This is the Save Oak Flat Act. This is Our man Bernie Sanders, independent out of Vermont. We all know who Mr. Bernie Sanders is. Senate Bill 915, the Save Oak Flat Act. So this bill repeals the requirements for the Department of Agriculture to convey the 2,422 acres of Forest Service land located in Tonto National Forest in Pinal County, Arizona, known as Oak Flat, to Copper Mining LLC in exchange for various parcels of land owned by Resolution Copper. So this is an exchange, some sort of swap here going on with these lands for some other lands. So this is the Save Oak Flat Act. Senate Bill 915. Senate Bill 916, Senate Bill 916 is the Water Affordability, Transparency, Equity, and Reliability Act of 2021. Again, Senator Bernie Sanders, independent, y'all, out of Vermont. It says this bill provides funding for several programs related to controlling water pollution or protecting drinking water. It revises requirements concerning the Clean Water State Revolving Fund and the Drinking Water SRF, and creates and reauthorizes several grant programs for water infrastructure. So I'm hopeful that a lot of these infrastructure bills that we are seeing and what we saw through all the bills, that a lot of this has been incorporated in the Build Back Better plan that was just passed by the Biden administration. So hopefully a lot of these initiatives are in there. I have yet to read it. I hear it's pretty extensive. So I'm hopeful that we can get some folks that we can all read it together, maybe take a part or two, but that's another story. Senate Bill 916, y'all. Senate Bill 917, Senate Bill 917, Short on Competition Act. This is Senator Amy Klobuchar. We know who she is, Senator Amy Klobuchar. She's a Democrat out of the state of Minnesota. It says this bill requires the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, to provide temporary authorization to import certain prescription drugs facing shortages or in a marginally competitive drug market. So this is Senate Bill 917. Senate Bill 918, Senate Bill 918, Senate Bill 918 is Protecting the Seniors Access to Healthcare Act, Protecting Seniors Access to Healthcare Act. This is Senator Barrasso, John Barrasso, y'all. He's a Republican out of Wyoming. It says this bill modifies funding and eligibility for various benefits and programs, including several established under COVID-19 relief laws. It says with respect to funding, it says the bill provides supplemental funding for the Public Health and Social Services Emergency Fund to reimburse certain healthcare providers for expenses or lost revenue attributed to COVID-19, and rescinds certain unobligated funds that were provided to the Department of the Treasury for payments to state, tribal, and territorial governments to mitigate fiscal impacts of COVID-19. So this is the Protecting Seniors Access to Health Care Act with specifics on how with funding, y'all. Senator Barrasso, Republican, y'all, out of the state of Wyoming. Senate Bill 919, Senate Bill 919. This is the Data Care Act of 2021, Data Care Act of 2021. Senator Schultz, Brian Schultz, he's a Democrat out of the state of Hawaii. It says this bill imposes various duties on online service providers with respect to their handling of individual identity data that can be reasonably linked to a specific user. So this is the Data Care of 2021, y'all, specific to an individual's identity, y'all. So this is Senator Schultz, Brian Schultz, Democrat out of Hawaii. Senate Bill 920, Senate Bill 920. This is Senator Bernie Sanders again. This is the Affordable and Safe Prescription Drug Importation Act. Senator Sanders, y'all. It says this bill allows expanded importation of eligible prescription drugs and addresses related issues. It says under current law, it allows Department of Health and Human Services to authorize the importation of certain eligible prescription drugs from Canada if HHS certifies to Congress that doing so would pose no additional risk to public health and safety and would result in significant cost savings for consumers. So this is Senator Bernie Sanders and the Affordable and Safe Prescription Drug and Importation Act. That was Senate Bill 920. Senate Bill 921. Senate Bill 921 is the Jamie Zapata and Victor Avila Federal Officers and Employees Protection Act. This is Senator Cornyn, John Cornyn. He's a Republican out of Texas. So I looked this up because I didn't know who these individuals were, Jamie Zapata, Victor Avila. But when I looked it up, I do remember the sound. It sounds familiar. It says 2 Mexican nationals that were sentenced to 2 terms of life in prison for the murder of a federal officer, attempted murder of a federal officer, and related offenses in the killings of the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, which is ICE, Homeland Security Investigation, HHS, Special Agent Jamie Zapata, and the attempted murder of ICE HSI Special Agent Victor Avila on February the 11th in 2011 in Mexico. So this bill is putting forth some sentencing, y'all. Some sentencing explicitly for this murder and attempted murder. That's Senate Bill 921. Senate Bill 922. Senate Bill 922 is the Eliminate the Digital Divide Act of 2021. Eliminate the Digital Divide Act of 2021. Senate Bill 922. It says this bill requires the Federal Communications Commission to establish a program to provide funding to states for expanding access to broadband service in unserved areas. So this is Senator Cornyn again. John Cornyn, Republican out of Texas. When I get to Congress, I'm definitely going to ask him how to pronounce his name. I've butchered his name all year. Senate Bill 922. Senate Bill 923. Senate Bill 923. This is Senator Portman. Rob Portman, he's a Republican out of Ohio. So Senate Bill 923 is the Recycle Act of 2021. Recycle Act of 2021. It says this bill provides support for recycling programs. It says specifically the bill requires the Environmental Protection Agency, which is the EPA, to establish a program to award grants to improve the effectiveness of residential and community recycling programs through public education and outreach. Senate Bill 923, this is the Recycle Act. Senate Bill 924, Senate Bill 924 is the Rural America Health Corps Act. This is Senator Blackburn, Marsha Blackburn, Republican out of Tennessee. It says this bill establishes a student loan repayment demonstration program for eligible providers who agree to work for 5 years in a rural area with a shortage of primary, dental, or mental health care providers. So this is an incentive to those who would agree to work in rural areas for 5 years to get some student loan debt repayment relief. Senate Bill 924. Senate Bill 925. Senate Bill 925 is the Federal Agency Sunset Commission Act of 2021. The Federal Agency Sunset Commission Act of 2021. Senator Rick Scott, y'all, we know who he is, Republican out of Florida. It says this bill provides for the establishment of the Federal Agency Sunset Commission to submit to Congress a schedule for review and abolishment of each agency, including each advisory committee. So this is the Federal Agency Sunset Commission Act of 2021, Senate Bill 925. Senate Bill 926 is the SASCA, y'all. This is Senator Patty Murray. Senator Patty Murray, she's a Democrat out of the state of Washington. It says this bill sets out programs and requirements to address access and quality issues related to sexual assault examinations. So this SASCA stands for Survivors Access to Supportive Care Act. So this is the Survivors Access to Supportive Care Act. Senator Patty Murray, Democrat out of the state of Washington. Senate Bill 927. Senate Bill 927 is the Toxic Exposure in the American Military Act. This is Senator Thom Tillis, Republican out of North Carolina. It says, this bill is to improve the provisions of health care and other benefits from the Department of Veteran Affairs for veterans who were exposed to toxic substances. So this is Senate Bill 927. Thank you, Clubhouse and Wisdom, Facebook, half of Facebook, y'all. You know I'm still locked out. YouTube and Twitter. I'm coming over to the Clubhouse space at the half hour, so I'll be with you in just a few minutes. We'll chop it up over there, but we're almost done. Keeping Up with Congress, Monday through Thursday, 5 p.m. to 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, because we got to be prepared when we get there. We will know the players. We're going to know the game. We're going to know their sweet spots. We're going to be able to negotiate to get our reparations, y'all. Senate Bill 927. This bill, again, is to provide provisions of health care and other benefits from the Department of Veteran Affairs for veterans who were exposed to toxic substances. Senate Bill 928. Senate Bill 928 is actually a few of these that read the same. It's like 3 of them. So Senate Bill 928 is a bill to amend the Internal Revenue Code of 1986 to ensure that the 2021 recovery rebates, as provided for in the American Rescue Plan Act, are not provided to prison inmates, and that such sums shall be redirected to the Department of Justice to be paid out in the form of restitution to compensate victims of crime. So this is Senator Ted Cruz. So he is saying, take the rebate money from those that are in prison who would have gotten monies and compensate the victims of the crime. So he want to see that money redirected to the Department of Justice. So he actually introduced 3 bills consecutively. So this is Senate Bill 928. This one is specific to the prison inmates, the general population. He introduced Senate Bill 929. Again, this is Senator Ted Cruz, Republican out of Texas. The difference between 928 and 929 is 929 speaks to prison inmates convicted of murder. Same bill, but this bill is specific to prison inmates convicted of murder. He did it again. He introduced Senate Bill 930. So he introduced 28, 29, and 30. So 928, 929, and 930. And 930 is specific to prison inmates convicted of rape. So he was strategic. And 931 is 4. I couldn't remember. It was 3 or 4. It's 4 of them. So 928, 929, 930, and now 931. Senate Bill 931 is the prison inmates convicted of child sex abuse. So he has 4 bills consecutively. The difference in the language is who this bill would actually affect. So Senate Bill 928, 929, 930, and Senate Bill 931 to take those 2021 recovery rebates that came through the American Rescue Plan Act, redirect those funds to the Department of Justice so that those monies can be paid in the form of restitution to the victims of crime. What do y'all think? That's Senator Ted Cruz. We're almost at the half hour, just a couple more bills. Senate Bill 932. Senate Bill 932 is the Transparency and Classification Act of 2021. Senator Murphy, Christopher Murphy, Democrat out of the state of Connecticut. It says this bill establishes the Interagency Security Classifications Appeals Panel, which is a body to review decisions related to the classification of information and contains other provisions. It says the appeals panel shall provide the public and authorized users of the classification system with a forum to request review of agency classification decisions. It says it shall also provide members of Congress a mechanism for expedited reviews of classification decisions. It says each agency that handles classified information shall establish a policy for an individual authorized to access classified information to request a review of a classified decision. Such an individual may also appeal a classification decision to the appeals panel. So this is Transparency in Classification, Transparency in Classification Act of 2021. They want some transparency. You know, I told you in Congress, we see certain bills, and this is one of them. We see abortion bills. We see a lot of veterans bills. We see immigration bills. We see national security. We see a lot of gun legislation bills. And we also see streamlining of processes. And this is kind of like one of them. They're trying to clean up Congress, drain the swamp, I guess, as Donald Trump would have said or did say. But that's what we see. And that's what we've seen over this past year, those areas where a lot of this policy kind of falls. So that's Senate Bill 932. Just one more bill. We're almost at the half hour, a minute or so. Senate Bill 933. Senate Bill 933 is the Battleship Iowa National Museum of the Surface Navy Act of 2021. This is Senator Feinstein, Dianne Feinstein. We know who she is, Democrat out of the state of California. It says this bill designates the battleship USS Iowa Museum, located in Los Angeles, California, as the National Museum of the Surface Navy. Senate Bill 933. So yes, keeping up with Congress, y'all. We are at the half hour. We did it, y'all. We did it. We are at the half hour. Keeping up with Congress, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 5:30. Again, we are almost there. Our goal was to get through 1,000 bills in the U.S. House, 1,000 bills in the U.S. Senate. We started this in January. We've been quite consistent. There's a few days that you know, I'm running for the U.S. Senate, so my time is not always mine. So I've had to pull away a few days, but I think we've done phenomenal to have gotten to almost 1,000 bills in the U.S. Senate, and we've already surpassed 1,000 bills in the House. So the goal is to be finished by this Thursday, and that means I believe that we are more than prepared. We are ready to take our seat in the United States Senate. So we have a race to win. This is 6 months away. I feel it, y'all. I feel it. 6 months is, if we look back 6 months, it was May. If we look forward 6 months, it's May. So we are right here in dead smack in the middle of this campaign to the United States Senate. We got to win this primary, y'all, to even move on to the general election. So I am again passing that collection plate. Go to the website, make a contribution, be a part of this campaign. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than us. This one vote in Congress, y'all, could change this nation. I'm committed to wheeling and dealing, y'all. I'm going there to play politics with the best of them. There's a way to do this, and I think we've had enough insight that we can get to Congress and really shake some things up and get some things done. So I'm excited. We have a race to win. Even though I am here in the state of Georgia, it really, you know, in Congress, anybody that's in Congress, that vote is for you. So you can hold all of us, all of them accountable. You can hold them accountable. That vote is for you. These are votes that affect the United States. That means their votes affect all of you. So when I get to Congress, I am your United States Senator. I don't care where you are in these United States. I don't feel like I'll be stepping on anybody's toes. If you're a legislator in your state, we need to be working together anyway. So yes, I will be your senator in Washington. So I am Tamara Shealey. Go to the website, y'all. Be a part of this campaign. I want to thank you, Wisdom. You showing me a lot of love. I see all of you in the room. I do this again every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're going to take a break at the end of this week just to kind of regroup. But trust me, Wisdom, I will be back. I appreciate all of you. Please follow me on the Wisdom app. I know we're all kind of new over here in this space. I'm relatively new, but please follow. If you are following me right here on Clubhouse, I'm getting ready to come over there and we can chop it up and catch up over there in just a few minutes. YouTube, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification, and share. Facebook, do what you do, spread the word. Twitter, tweet this, tweet all of this. Again, we have a race to the United States Senate to win. I will see you back here tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you tomorrow, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for Keeping Up with Congress. I am Tamara Shealey, your candidate for the United States Senate. I'm a progressive Democrat that believes that reparations will make America great. It is time that we bridge the divide in this country. Please go to the website, that's tamara4georgia.com, www.tamara4georgia.com. Please join me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here for Keeping Up with Congress.